The disciplined arrival of the personnel highlights their professionalism, even in the challenging weather conditions and low visibility of the misty airfield.
Tracking the logistical operations, the massive C-17 Globemaster demonstrates the sheer scale of the transport capabilities, rapidly deploying troops onto the airfield.
Observing the ground personnel, it's clear they operate with routine efficiency. The coordination required to move these large groups across the airfield is significant. Heavy equipment handling demonstrates the mechanical precision required as forklifts rapidly unload supplies from the C-5 and C-17 aircraft. It's impressive to watch these machines work in concert. The forklift clears the way as the truck prepares to deploy from the Galaxy. As the vehicles exit the aircraft, they immediately integrate into the ground fleet, showcasing a seamless transition from air to ground mobility. The arrival of additional air support ensures the continuous flow of resources into the theater.
The equipment is secured and mission ready. We are prepared for immediate offloading.
We watch the careful guidance of the Humvee as it exits the hold and rolls down the ramp onto the airfield.
As the Humvee clears the ramp, a larger tactical truck follows.
Recognizing the efficiency of the crew in clearing the cargo hold, the unloading phase is now complete as the final truck descends the ramp. The focus shifts to the ground convoy assembly, tracking the movement of these power generation units and support vehicles as they clear the airfield checkpoint.
The sheer scale of these logistical support trucks is immediately apparent as they begin to move through the checkpoints.
Observing the fleet organization, it's clear the Stryker vehicles are positioned for rapid deployment alongside the support trucks.
Safety protocols rely on clear signaling and communication.
Back up, cut the wheel, straighten up, hold, and stop.
Vehicle 6L7, tail number 3D4, is fully mission capable. Bridging cables are secured, and the pioneering tools are present.
Inside this massive hangar, the sheer volume of equipment is immediately apparent. We observe the vehicles exiting the storage facility, transitioning from static storage to active movement out on the road.
When the mission calls for serious lifting, they rely on specialized equipment. This heavy wrecker leads the way for the massive haulers that transport crucial gear.
The scale of the operation is immense. Supplies and vehicles stretch as far as the eye can see, ready for deployment at dawn.
It's only when you see them all lined up like this that the immense scale of the armored force truly hits you. It's a staggering display of power.
The sheer density of the equipment here emphasizes the strategic stockpile of our armored capabilities.
Maritime transport relies heavily on vessels like the Ro-Ro ship.
The specialized support equipment begins loading, starting with the water transport and the artillery support units.
Checking the universal joints in the drive shaft for excessive play. Make sure the torque is correct on the housing bolts.
Understood. Visual inspection complete on the axle seals.
The inspection covers every critical component, ensuring peak performance.
The axle housing looks solid, and the suspension.
Inspection complete. All clear for departure.
Moving to the ramp.
The ship now becomes the temporary home for the artillery, bridging the gap between the shore and the ocean voyage ahead.
The mobilization began at 0400. They have 6 hours to load the regiment before the tide shifts.
The cavernous vehicle deck requires precise parking maneuvers to maximize space inside the vessel.
The coordination required to maximize space on this deck is crucial.
Back it up slowly. Hold it right there. Clear left.
The internal ramps allow continuous movement between decks, maximizing the vessel's capacity for vehicles like this Stryker.
The ground guides meticulously direct the Stryker, ensuring safe placement as the vehicle maneuvers into its final position on the lower deck.
The Stryker is now secured for transport. Redundant straps and chains are tensioned to the deck, ensuring stability even in the roughest seas.
The transit center is an administrative hub, ensuring every soldier completes medical screening, ID verification. Everything seems to be in order. Just initial this block right here for me.
Okay, got it.
Downtime is inherent in military travel. While some finalize their documents at makeshift tables, others simply wait, surrounded by their gear, ready for the call.
The environmental conditions outside were bleak. Rain slicked the pavement, and in the puddles, the reflections of the
heavy lifting required for rail transport is immense, especially in these conditions.
Secure that chain! Pull tighter!
The relentless rain and deep mud made moving the heavy vehicles across the rail yard a significant challenge for the crew.
As the vehicle crawls forward, the loading mechanics are critical. Precision driving ensures the heavy tracks align perfectly with the railcar connection points.
Checking the clearance under the heavy armor now. It's this low perspective that truly highlights the immense scale of this machinery as it moves out.
Strategic partnerships are strengthened as personnel and machinery are positioned to enhance regional stability.
These movements demonstrate a proactive commitment to defense and rapid response capabilities. Advanced armored units are strategically placed to ensure readiness for any emerging challenges.
While operational specifics remain confidential, the primary goal remains deterrence and security.
Sunrise. Another deployment begins. The Striker leads the way, heavy metal moving out into the dust. We watch them go, hoping for their safe return. Under the cover of the fading light, the convoy departed the facility, moving deeper into the theater of operations. Observing the vehicles in transit reveals the sheer amount of equipment strapped to the exterior armor, essential for sustained operations in the field.
The ambulance variant, marked clearly with a red cross, moved into the convoy formation, kicking up dust as they prepared to deploy.
The sheer size of the medical transport makes it an imposing sight on these public roads as the convoy pushes eastward through the dense woods. Long-planned joint exercises ensure that forces remain synchronized and ready.
This increased presence serves to reassure allies and maintain a stable geopolitical landscape.
I watched them from the roadside. Young men and women, focused and ready, heading into Hoafra.
The Striker unit maintains a steady pace, demonstrating continuous flow across diverse terrain features, including this railway crossing.
Final approach to the facility. This leg of the journey concludes successfully. We made it.